Dear backstabbing pricks, I'm looking at the burning wreckage of an entire solar fleet and the eviscerated corpses of 10 elite assassins, and I'm not happy. Actually, Harry, make that 11. The limbs were sort of scattered, but I see the extra head over there now. I'd give you some kind of bad bitch line about never coming back here, but I think we both know your balls have been sufficiently snipped. Since it won't be long before the rest of Prodigium is beneath my heel, I greatly look forward to your surrender as well. Sincerely, General Elizabeth Blythe, leader of the Requital, the true heirs of Earth's legacy. P.S. In case I didn't make this perfectly clear, get fucked.
Very poetic, General. Message relayed. What now?
Our lead researcher has escaped with something very important to us. I want her found.
But, General, our benefactor has already reinforced our science division to complete the new project. We were strictly instructed not to risk Imperium aggression by scouting with Requital forces.
This is personal, Harry. And that's also why we are outsourcing this task. Get me someone discreet so that our benefactor won't be aware. Also, you are not to make them aware, or I will have you replaced and transferred to the lower decks where you will serve no purpose other than maintaining our septic system for the rest of your existence. Do you understand?
Yes, General. You have sufficiently threatened me. I do not wish to suffer such a fate, so I will make the arrangements.
You're going to regret it. You're going to regret stealing from me, Lily.
Captain, Fortune is on the line and she's asking to speak with you immediately.
Yeah. Give me a tick. I can't find me dunders.
Captain, I do not like to be kept waiting. So? Can you both please get dressed?
Don't act like you're not impressed. Besides, if you don't want to see the first mate and his cadets, learn some bloody patience.
If you're calling about the mission, I'm happy to report it was a smashing success.
Now that you've finished with your dirty little team-building exercise, I've got our mutual friend on the line to discuss why we're all here. They don't like to be kept waiting either.
Great. Hopefully they can make sense of the overall plot so we can give this game a proper go, eh?
Patience, Captain. Foreplay is essential for a memorable experience.
Greetings to my favorite Big Dick Bandit. Still taking part in a mix of dubiously legal shipping contracts and the culling of scumbags?
Eric, you bloody ripper! How the hell are ya?
Senator, what a surprise. I believe this is the first time we have had an official Imperium representative on the line that we weren't attempting to blackmail.
Fortune, you didn't tell me we'd have such a distinguished hero involved in this operation?
Mate, I haven't seen you since we tag-teamed that Niketh hooker in New Vegas.
Yes. Oh, how I miss the old days. The downfall of New Vegas was truly one of the greatest tragedies of our time. By the way, we're about to drop some seriously heavy-handed exposition bombs, so why don't you mark the really important shit down in your codex for review?
That is an excellent idea, Senator. Scanning. Codex assembly and integration is complete. You are welcome to continue your lore funneling at any time, Senator.
The Imperium has ruled over Prodigium for millennia, using their holy scripture known as the Veil to enforce a strict code of purity and conformity. Those species willing to obey the Veil and blessed to receive an invitation to the Imperium Senate have thrived. Others, like yours, have been much less fortunate. Simply cast to the wayside and left to rot. It's funny, in a way. You Solars arrived like a miracle from the void. All of Prodigium was in awe, amazed to welcome the only life forms in history to brave a wormhole and make it out alive.
That sure changed real quick once the Imperium realized our ship was a prison transport. I mean, I get we weren't the ideal refugee candidates, but did you have to force us to live on an actual garbage planet?
Well, we figured you'd be content with upgrading from inmates to janitors. But we quickly learned you motherfuckers could not be controlled so easily after you constructed New Vegas from a bunch of leftover scrap.
Those were the days. Partying non-stop at the most kick-ass resort of depraved entertainment in all of Prodigium.
New Vegas. You guys have no idea how much it pisses me off that I never got to see it.
I remember it fondly. The deathmatch gambling, the finest recreational narcotics imaginable, and of course, who could forget the non-stop interspecies fuckathons?
Fucking A. We'd still be living in the golden age if it weren't for those limp-dick bureaucrats voting to shut us down.
The Imperium was afraid. The amount of lewd corruption you inspired in such a short period of time was staggering. You can't exactly push an agenda of purity like the Veil to the masses and then let them be exposed to something like New Vegas.
After all, titty tassels don't quite go hand in hand with celibacy and scripture thumping.
No, they certainly don't. However, it was really all about your military. All that tourist cash managed to buy you an armada even the Imperium didn't want to fuck with. The Battle of New Vegas only confirmed their fears.
We refused to shut down, and you refused to back down. I mean, someone was getting their dick kicked in.
If you had not intervened, the Imperium would have continued raining fire long after our military was bested. We would have been wiped out. The Solars owe you so much.
Oh, please, I only did what I had to. It doesn't matter who shot first. Empress Casadora had no right to order your extinction. We're all lucky that she listened and showed mercy.
Ugh, Casadora was a right old witch. I'm glad she's no longer in charge.
The people of Prodigium were already pissed at her and our obviously corrupt Senate for ordering the end of New Vegas. If she followed through, there would have been anarchy, which would have just resulted in even more blood on the Imperium's hands.
And that's exactly why we're here. The only thing that's going to stop them is one hell of a plan, and a team just crazy and skilled enough to pull it off.
So, Captain, any plans this weekend? How do you feel about helping us overthrow the intergalactic government?
Overthrow the Imperium. You guys are fucking... You guys are fucking serious?
Now is the time, Captain. I was able to convince Empress Casadora to spare your species, but there are many others that have not been so lucky.
Prodigium has become a graveyard of protesters, and Casadora's reign may have recently ended, but she's chosen Celestina as her successor.
Celestina is still young and naive. We cannot risk letting Casadora influence her to lead Prodigium into another 1,000 years of terror.
It's up to us. The authoritarian shit show is this close to hitting the fan, Captain. This may be our last chance.
Fair juice. I'll bite. How do you plan to pull it off?
I'm glad you asked, Captain. As fate would have it, I've recently gained control of a rather large Imperium slush fund. I'll be diverting as much of it as possible into this operation of ours. It'll be glorious watching them finance their own destruction. Fortune is one of the top black bag operatives in the galaxy, and she has never let me down. She will be the brains, and you will be my anally applied fist of wanton destruction.
We have two objectives. First, we're going to recruit a diverse team of vicious, powerful, and sexy lady rebels to wear the Dominus and serve as your commanders. Second, you will lead them on missions throughout the 5 sectors to destabilize the Imperium to its tipping point. And that's when we strike.
We are going to make an army, Captain. That's why I'm here, to breed a legion of manticores capable of revolution. Once they're ready, we'll be perfectly positioned to take over.
So what you're saying is you want me to wage a vicious guerrilla warfare rebellion against the most powerful single entity of domination in the entire known galaxy, and I'm gonna do it by fighting them with a team of smoking hot outlaw warrior Sheilas and an army of horrific monstrous bioweapons?
I take it you're in.
Fuck yes, I'm in! This is fucking metal!
That's good news. If you weren't, we were just going to have to kill you.
If it were up to me, we'd still find a way to do that.
I'll be on my way now. After all, as a senator, I need to keep up appearances. But fear not, I'll be checking in on you crazy bastards when I can.
Wait, you're just gonna have us do your dirty work and that's it?
No, if it makes you feel any better, you're gonna make a hell of a lot of credits doing it.
Oh, yes, the captain loves money. And narcotics. Especially narcotics.
And trust me, I'll be plenty busy keeping the Imperium off your backs. However, should any of you be caught, or worse, during your mission, I will disavow all knowledge of this bullshit. So long!
And now that you're up to speed on the whole revolution thing, we've got work to do.
Right on, let's get to it. I'm looking forward to doing some smashing, both of the tinny and lady variety.
Not so fast, Captain. While the Mary Celeste stealth drive and the Phoenix's combat system are state-of-the-art, we're gonna need a whole lot more than that to take on the Imperium.
And I'm going to need to set up my lab. Manticores don't grow themselves, unfortunately. We need a master mechanic, and we need one now.
I have an old friend that both qualifies and happens to owe me one hell of a favor. His name is Dallick, and his space station is constantly on the move due to his wanted status. However, I implanted a code onto its mainframe a while ago to track it, for insurance reasons.
Your coordinates have been received, Fortune. It appears this Mr. Dallick is quite close. Shall I set a course, Captain?
You heard her. Let's pick this bloke up and get the Mary Celeste into prime dick-swinging shape.
I think you can handle recruiting one guy, and I've got a galaxy-wide war campaign to plan, so I'll leave you to it. Check back in with me after Dallick's on board.
Bro, is that you?
Captain, it appears he's able to detect us even in stealth mode.
Ugh, I guess Fortune wasn't playing around when she said this guy was legit.
Where have you been, man? I got my last friggin' round in the chamber.
Peculiar. I think he believes us to be a weapons dealer.
You gotta hit me up with a supply drop of that sweet pharmaceutical bliss, or I'm gonna start sweating all 6 of my balls off over here.
He thinks we're some kind of dealer, all right.
Perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Let's lure him on board with the promise of narcotics and sexual pleasure.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, man, it's me. I got your order right here. The thing is, though, the hangar door is busted. You gotta come over here and get it.
Bruh, you gotta be joking. You know I don't leave my station.
Yeah, sorry about the inconvenience. How about I give you a 20% discount and a blowjob bonus?
What the fuck?
Tell him all about it, babe.
Oh, yes. I will insatiably gobble your massive cock, Daddy.
Yeah, that works.
Wait a minute. You're not Steve. You got 5 seconds to explain just what the shit you're trying to pull here, man.
Whoa, okay. Listen, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is we're not the smugglers you're looking for.
Obviously.
The good news is we just so happen to have a mutual interest in the narcotic arts, and I'd be happy to share what I'm holding if you happen to be Dallick.
There's no Dallick here, man. This is, an Imperium-sanctioned deep salvage operation. You know, salvaging stuff. Like,
Cute. But let's cut the shit, alright, mate? Fortune sent us.
Fortune? Whoa, man. I know I owe her, but what's she sending the leg breakers after me for?
We're in need of a master mechanic. If you can detect my ship even in stealth mode, you must be good.
Of course I am. That doesn't mean I want to work with that crazy broad again.
You and me both, little fella, but she's not gonna let me leave without you, so you better get your ass on me ship.
Offering me a job and threatening me at the same time? You really do work for Fortune, man.
Captain, sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading some dangerous activity on the scanners.
What kind of activity?
Oh, shit! I see them too!
Fuckbot activity.
Right. Care to explain just what the hell those things are?
You don't know about the fuckbots? Where have you been?
Locked inside a lab by a bloodthirsty xenophobic military tyrant and forced to perform illegal genetic experiments.
Damn it, Lily, this is not the time to be dropping crucial parts of our backstories. That's for later. Those things are infected with a catastrophic pleasure droid system virus. They're going to impale us with laser cock swords, harvest our tech, and infect any other platform they find.
That means me. I would prefer not to be indoctrinated. I've already had enough foreign objects in my chassis for the day.
What the hell are they doing way out here anyways?
Yeah, that's on me. I've got all sorts of premium robotics on board. You know, real Black Ops shit. They tried to knock me off a few times already, but I was able to convince them to fuck off with my Titan cannons. This time, looks like they brought backup.
Mr. Dallick, I regret to inform you that this fuckbot fleet is beyond the defensive capabilities of your station.
Ah, isn't that a shame? If only there was someone around that was hoping to team up.
All right. Just help me get rid of the fuckbots and I'll come with you.
You got yourself a deal. Demi?
The Phoenix is ready for battle, Captain.
Mind if I tag along? Considering the odds are stacked against us, you could use an extra hand on the weapon systems.
Good as gold. I fly, you shoot. Let's show these robo-cunts a good time.
Tally-ho. I'm locked and loaded, Captain. Tell me who to pop first. Blimey.
Spread your slutty cheeks for daddy and bite down. I am going in raw.
Lubrication is available for a surcharge of...
Eat my fat pussy, you piece of shit!
Most impressive. Blimey.
I got just the thing. Get outside of the fun zone.
What was that?
EMP blast. It takes a shitload of power, though, so we're gonna have to wait for it to charge up again.
It's a shame that you boys always need to take a break when I'm still craving more.
Get your very own premium fisting package today. Comes with a free put it up my fucking boy pussy. Fuck!
Take bacon!
Fuck 3!
The charge is ready, man! Get out of here!
Orifice acquired.
The butt buffet is open for business.
Bro, they got one of my cannons! Help me out here!
Fuck 2! Bogey down. Bogey down.
EMP's up! I'm gonna fry these suckers good! Shit, man! Second cannon's down! You gotta keep them off me! The EMP's all I got left!
Fuck 3! Fuck 1!
Here we go again, brah! Get the fuck out of range! Now!
Let's show them how solos fly.
Captain, the flagship has reached the station. You must aim for the weak spots and take it down now, or it will surely render Mr. Dallick quite dead.
Oh, fuck no! Do not let that thing touch my station!
Fuck 2! Fuck 3!
It's getting closer! Bro, if that thing penetrates my core, we'll all get wiped out by the shitstorm reaction! Stop that cock!
Relax, mate. We defo got this.
Fuck 2!
Dude, I was freaking the fuck out, but you totally saved me, brah! A packing my shit and coming aboard.
Fantastic job to both you and Lily, Captain. I will arrange for Mr. Dallick's transport to the Mary Celeste.
Well done, Captain.
Welcome aboard the Mary Celeste, Mr. Dallick.
Did you say the Mary Celeste? Holy shit! Bro, are you the guy that made the Chronic run in less than 420 parsecs?
Chronic run? What kind of dirty little endeavor was that?
The Imperium started cracking down on the narcotics trade after New Vegas got shut down. They were going to completely destroy the recipes and the inventory, man.
The government wanted the party to end permanently.
This friggin' ship smuggled thousands of designer drugs past an entire Imperium fleet and delivered them to dealers throughout the galaxy to duplicate and distribute.
As a scientist, I believe the preservation of knowledge is essential. That was quite noble, even if it was purely for your own pleasure.
It had to be done. The dank must flow.
I feel it is my duty as a fan of getting fucking annihilated and pissing off the Imperium to hook you guys up big time with these upgrades.
Should you need any assistance, logistical or otherwise, please let me know.
What do you mean by otherwise?
My anal outlet is equipped with 27 different suction settings, along with my...
Yeah, okay, Demi, thanks. I think we need to have a little talk about boundaries. Well, looks like you mates have some serious yakka to do, and I got a week's worth of hard drugs and back episodes of Days of Our Tentacles to catch up on, so I'm gonna head to my quarters and leave you to it.
Yep, that sounds like one hell of a party.
Give me a shout when you're all done.